Hello, welcome back to All Eyes on Anfield. And as you should know by now, uh, Areola looks like he's going to be the next boss of Liverpool. Slot was released earlier today with immediate effect. By the looks of it, we've already mentioned that there's a vacancy coming up to Areola. He or his agent has publicly said he was waiting to hear from an offer from Liverpool. So that suggests to me that he was told there was going to be one, and we were putting a package together to show him. I feel sorry for Slot. He had a brilliant first season in terms of results. He got us, the 20th title, but come January that season, there was a drop off. God knows how we managed to get 84 points or 80 odd points that season, because we looked poor for the second half of that season, and it's just got worse this year. I know there were circumstances beyond his control, but him and the players should have been doing better. We scraped into the Champions League, and we don't look competitive at all. So, despite some suggestions that player power may have got him sacked, I think performances have got him sacked. He might have had the second best win ratio out of all our managers, but that is including the first 50 games, which he genuinely did do brilliant. If you ignore those 50 games, he's probably got a terrible win ratio. You know, how many runs have we gone on this season without winning? There was one run of 11 games without winning. We didn't lose, but we did win a couple, but we had like 11 games without losing, and they were all draws. So I think ultimately performance and on and off the pitch has just led him to being fired. Really, shame. We shouldn't got rid of Diaz, especially after buying a number 9, because was closer to a winger than we had at the time. I think it was a poor decision to let him go anyway. Slot isn't really a manager, or at least I don't think he was at Liverpool. I don't think the transfers really, beyond saying, would you work with this player? I don't think he really had much say in it. The club is spending money, and he gets the players whether he wants them or not. Anyway, it's all said and done now. Looks like Areola is our next manager. Bournemouth played attacking football. They pressed from the front. They flexible defending in zonal and man-to-man marking. So I think he's closer to the brand that we want. Premier League experience, obviously. And I can also see that Senesi, the centre-back there, who I think his contract's running out, he's about to leave on a free. I can see him coming now as well. I hope we get Bowen. In fact, I think he's more likely to come than Diamande and Bacola. But I would expect manager news, the confirmation of Areola's position, by Monday. And I can see, if there's anyone going to the World Cup that we're after, I can see moves being made immediately to get their signatures. Because if they go to the World Cup and they have a good World Cup, we're going to be, bribed, basically. We're going to be saying, oh, well, he's worth more now. So, yeah, expect a busy week. There's always a chance that it'll fall through, and I think Glasner will be next on the list. I can't see Enrique ever leaving PSG, at least not for another 5 years. I think he'll get another contract, and unless he's fired at some point, he will stay there for the length of that contract. And Gerald's not ready for the Liverpool job, and I can't see Klopp ever coming back. My concerns when we get Areola is, are Edwards and Hughes staying, and who's identifying the targets? Because I'm not convinced they identified the right targets last season. Frimpong is injury prone. Isaac is injury prone. I know it's hindsight, but I don't really think we should have gone for either of them. which I still think there's like a world class player there, and I think we'll see that in the World Cup. So I would like the team be built around him now. I think Ekitike will be a better fit for that position ahead of him than Isak. But he's got a habit of getting caught offside, so he's got to work on that. Anyway, I'm all excited to see what comes, and I think most of the fans will go into next season now feeling far more confident. We look forward to seeing the friendlies if there are any. There's not going to be a lot of. It's going to be a busy summer, really, isn't it? With transfers, World Cup, and then friendlies leading during the pre-season. It's going to be. It's going to feel packed, I think. So yeah, we're going to look. The fans are going to be together, I think, again, and looking forward to the season, and hopefully the players will be a bit more confident. There has been talk about Mo Salah changing his mind. I don't think he will about leaving. I think it's already confirmed, isn't it? You never know. He might decide to stay on. I think maybe if he hasn't left by now, like if it's like the end of June that he's leaving, he'll at least get to talk to Areola. And you never know. If Areola sees what we see, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I think Mo's playing too wide. He's got to be playing like within the width of the area. That's where I think he should be anyway, and someone should be providing width by getting around the outside of him, either the midfielder on that side or the fullback. Mo shouldn't be providing width now. Anyway, yeah, so that's the big news today. I did predict it. Admit it. I said it on my other videos. I thought it would happen by the end of this week, and it's happened even slightly earlier. So it's all exciting. I'll be on again tomorrow about 10, and yeah, and hopefully there'll be more news to talk about. I think I can see it being finalised by tomorrow tea. You know, tomorrow evening. I can see it being finalised, and I can see Senesi being finalised by Tuesday, and I can see one or two other players being finalised by the end of the week, and then there might be some more low-key stuff happening throughout the summer. More signings, but like under the radar stuff that you didn't expect. Perhaps names that are more we'd associate with more like squad building rather than big names. And it wouldn't surprise me if Picola and Diamande don't come at all. The money that's going to be involved in them, the big signings, the big money, and to get them, you'd have to see players leaving, in my opinion. Players like even possibly one of the goalkeepers, Jones, Mac. I could see them going really to fund it. We might be looking for another left back, and another right back, because you don't really know if Frimpong and Bradley are going to be fit often enough to rely upon them. But that's why I think we'll end up keeping Gomez, because he'll end up playing that position if he can keep fit as well. So I did play a bit of my game. I did pretty much brilliant, really. If you look here, I think I saved it around Logratz. Was it the Barcelona game? And I lost 3-1. I did expect to lose, but yeah, can't really say much about that. Played Palace after, narrow win. Spurs in the cup, 4-0. Spurs again away the same week in the league, 1-0. Then I played another Barcelona game, this time at home, and I beat them 3-1. It was convincing, it was good. I was really chuffed, and I expected them to thrash me again. but now I've saved it. And Everton, Man City are the next 2 games. Not looking forward to that. Anyway, I shall see you tomorrow at about 10, if not before. I'm not bothered about people breaking news before I do. I mean, you're going to see that probably before you see any videos on YouTube, through your phones or through Sky News and those kind of things. So we'll just have a quick chat about whatever happens.